Hello, my friends. Let's keep working for our NJSLA practice test, question number 14. Number 14 gives you a formula, which is calling about like rewrite the formula. You're going to see 2 or 3 more different questions for the same skill you need to know. Before we do that, let's do a quick recall about the order of operation. Someone might say that's too easy. That's like a first grade math. Yeah, this question is the easiest one for the entire package, which I believe, okay? So order of operation we call PAMDAS. So parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. When we do it, we follow this order. Now, back to question number 14. When it gives you a formula and asks you rewrite the formula for one variable in terms of the others. In that case, you need to isolate the length here. Some students may get a little confused, say there are so many letters, oh, I don't know which one and which one the question is asking for, and which one is your variable. In this case, it asks about the length, then L is your variable. For your test, if it asks you the width, then W is your variable. And treat everything else just as the same as your constant. Ignore them. Now let's see how do we do this question. Before we do that, let's go back to our order of operation. When we try to isolate one variable, we need to use the inverse operation. Inverse operation, we all know, if add, I go subtract. If multiply, I go divide. But the order must flip over too. So which means we need to deal addition and subtraction first. Keep this in mind. The question asks you about the length, where L is your variable. We need to isolate L. And we do have addition here. First, we need to take care. Therefore, minus 2W for both sides. You need to deal with addition or subtraction first when you isolate variable. Rewrite it. I have P minus 2W equals 2L. When you do not have any sign between numbers or letters, quickly add a tiny dot. Remind yourself which means multiply. So the inverse of multiplication, which is division, then divide by 2 for both sides. And every year I have some student got confused. 2 is here, 2 is here. Can I just cancel them? No, you cannot, because they are not common factor. Why? Because you have a subtraction here. Factor only got involved for multiplication. For example, if you have 2 times W only over 2, of course you can cancel the common factor because they're multiplying together. However, when you have a subtraction sign here, this 2 is not your common factor. You must keep it here. However, if you have 2P minus 2W over 2, and every term has a 2, in that case, you can cancel it. Why? Because for the top part, I can rewrite as 2 times P minus W over 2. Look, they're multiplying together. Again, when they are multiplying together, this is a factor, and I can cancel the common factor. So In that case, your final solution is going to be L equal P minus 2W over 2. Do not cancel the common factor. Okay, now go back to check with your solution list. B is your choice. It's right here. Okay, let me do a quick summary for this kind of question. This is rewrite the given formula and pay attention. What is the variable here is what the question is asking you. Okay, now any other letters, take them as your constant, ignore them, and go by the inverse operation from bottom to top. Try to isolate the variable. If I were you, I'm going to isolate W, see if I am able to do it. Follow step-by-step work. This is all for question number 14.